ask for the truth. And then deny it, reply to it. Come on, let's try it. Now, don't be mad at me because I know it's something that you've been trying to figure out. Didn't you ask somebody a question? God send me a message? Messenger, possibly, probably. I don't know what the probability is. I just say certain things and sometimes people go, oh, Eureka! You know what, dude? You know what, dude? You know what, man? You know what? You know what? Honestly, I was thinking about it. I almost did it. Somebody told me I should do. I think this was my sign too. I don't really know. I remember I don't know how many questions I asked in my mind, but some of those I do remember. Oh, wait a second. You're the dot that I asked for. I remember when I was in my room just thinking, send me somebody that's going to communicate. Well, 16 months later, holy shit, you were sent from heaven, but you look like you were, but you look like you're maiden out. Gorgeous as fuck, big ass butt, nice tits, and I'm just like, I don't even want a slut. I always have this type of, what's that lady that has a fucking bandana covering her eyes and has the fucking balance thing? I always have that kind of in my head, and I always think, like, I try to figure out how to balance the good from the bad, but I also realize it all just depends on which side of the team that you're on with, the good and the bad. But I also think of, I'm literally doing everything I used to do as a child. As a child, I was always helpful, not always energetic, but always helpful. I'd always help bring in the wood. I'd help my siblings. I wouldn't help do dishes, but I was forced to. Like, there's a lot of things that I did as a child, and as I grew up, some of those stuck and some of those dwindled away, and I figured the ones that dwindled away were things that was taught to me, and those that stuck were just true to me, like poetry, soccer, working out. I started that fucking shit in like 4th, 5th grade, working out. Poetry, did that high school. Helping people ever since I stepped foot in America, to be honest. That's been my job. I was just thinking about this. I've more or less heard it from females, I've heard it from dudes, and it might be just because dudes aren't good at expressing when they feel like they're endangered. They're just like, yeah, and then I just left. Where females would be like, I felt something was wrong, but I stayed anyways. Huh? So I don't really have that sense of danger. I have a sense of thrill and a sense of boredom. Boredom, 90% of the time, it's 99. And then the sense of thrill, 1% or 10%, whenever the fuck I can get that thrill. And the thing about boredom and thrill is that there's no good or bad. It's just like, ooh, things went from, well, I can pay attention. Like, I fucking drove an hour home through a fucking snowstorm. I absolutely hated it. I was stressed out. I was tense. But at the same time, I've never not paid attention any better than I did that fucking time. And the other time, I was just zoned out and tried to focus. Like, I literally get distracted as I'm driving because it's fucking boring. But because there's a snowstorm, I don't want to fucking crash the car and have to deal with a different headache. I'm like, yes, I got this, I got this, I got this. And it made it easier. And it was fun, kind of. Just stressfully. Make another YouTube video called Pick Your Double Wisely and tell the origin story of your upbringing and the parenting, how shitty it was, and how you have it easier than your siblings due to the fact that you have the mental and physical capabilities to be able to leave. And bullies like easy targets, not hard targets. Plain and simple. Simple psychology. And also explain how you learn Stockholm Syndrome and how most people get stuck in relationships and they'll stay in it because, like, it's bad when it's bad, but when it's good, it's fucking amazing. It's just like, the main reason why I always think this environment wasn't a bad environment is because it has a lot of stale moments where it's just like, oh, people aren't getting yelled at, people aren't getting devalued, and like, they'll say, I love you, but I hear that and I'm just like, you don't even know what the fuck that shit means. At least most humans can do for each other is listen, respect, and just be visually aware. Most people won't even give you the human decency and the respect to not either say rude things towards you, like it's not rude if it's something that's stopping you from doing things of being accountable. Like, stop fucking touching kids, motherfucker. Stop raping people. That's not rude. That's fucking honest. That's accountability. That's why you should be in prison. But to say, oh, your hair looks ugly today.
I think we should reverse.
Why the fuck did you even say that shit? Your odor is bad. Now, that sounds like a rude remark, but in all honesty, depending on the way that you present it, you're more or less trying to help someone. I'd rather you tell me that my odor is bad and my hair is messy because I can fix my odor. I can fix my hair, but like at the same time, I don't give a fuck. Or if there's something in my nose or teeth, I want to know that. My hair, fuck that bitch. But then again, you also have to take into consideration everybody is different, so I have issues communicating because are you going to swing on me or are you going to applaud me? I don't fucking know, and I want to find out. Me in every movie, Xander. He
was scared, but he sat there and watched 90% of the fucking thing. It's a 2-hour-long movie. It was like 1 a.m. by the time he fell asleep.
I only watch the good parts, you know?
Yeah, I do, Xander.
He
said the good parts. Those are the good parts. I'm a gory kid.
For a toddler.
When you're a child of substance. I don't know really what he is, but like,
That's fair.
when you're a child that wants entertainment and stimulation, the things that typically stimulate an average child isn't gonna work on you, especially if you don't already sit still and give a shit about what average kids care. So for him, I don't doubt that he's a dark individual.
I didn't see a no turn on red.
I didn't see one either.
I
And I also didn't see a police officer. Dude, I'm a black person. I'm pretty good at spotting those people.
You know what? That's fair.
See, that's why I need to ride shotgun. I also need to take a nap. But like after we get out of Saginaw, like once we get on the easy ride, the smooth ride, the cruise ride, there's a popo, racks on racks. To be honest, I would have done nothing different if I would have known more, but I assumed I would have been out earlier than fucking midnight. Like, I'm literally getting back into town at 1. We didn't get done till midnight, and there's a handful of reasons why I'm not upset. I did what I did. And, like, what I've come to learn about me is if I stay at home all day, I ain't gonna get shit done. Like, I might clean the house a little bit, might make a couple videos, but, like, the whole entire time that I had to fucking wait for certain things, aside from smoke weed, because I do everything with weed, like, that's one of my, not caveats, but it's like, that's something that's just expected when you fucking with me. So, I literally made like a soccer video, I made a poem video, I made another video with a kid, I fucking took a shit ton of photos, it looked sexy as hell. And I would have never done all that if I would have said no to helping this chick move. So like, I could have been pissed off Moody, but like as much content as I pushed out today, even though the work started like maybe like 4:30 because I still had to wait. Didn't really start till like 5 something, so from 5 to about 12 and most of it was driving and sitting around. It's just like, could I be bitchy because I got shit done? No. Now I get gummy bears. I was sitting at the house getting fucking irritated. Like, I would have left the house for one reason or another. And honestly, this was pre-planned. She asked me a couple days ago, hey, what are you doing on Saturday? Which is funny because typically if people ask me what am I doing, other people want me to do other stuff too as well. But like, they only want me to do things after I'm busy. I could literally be off work for, and I've said this multiple times, I could literally not work for 2 fucking weeks straight. The second somebody gives me something to do, like some actual foreshadowing, like, yeah, we're gonna make it, and then somebody wants to do something on that day, I'm just like, at least here, I had freedom to do whatever the fuck I want to. Doing the opposite thing, like, I don't know how much freedom I would have had to do whatever the fuck I want to. Like, that's kind of important for me to do things. Like, I need to have certain freedoms to be creative, and if I can't, then just don't invite me. Don't even think about me. Fuck, I don't exist in your universe, okay? Shit. Officer really saw me, thought he was gonna catch me. I'm rolling home, and I'm fucking trying to make a fucking video. And I'm in the park. And I just saw the heads. I'm like, oh, that's a police officer. I know, so he turned around. I'm like, I know what the fuck that means. But bitch, I'm one away. I'm not worried about it. I didn't speed up. I didn't change nothing. I'm just thinking, oh, he's just going around. But he literally was waiting to light me up. He's like, oh, because I had at least 3 to 4 seconds. I'm not going to floor it. What the fuck am I speeding for just to park my bitch? Like, if he would have pulled me over, I'd be like, officer, I'm literally right here. What's the problem? I'm confused. Because if he would have pulled me over for distracted driving, it's the middle of the motherfucking night. Ain't nobody out on the fucking road. Fuck you. Fuck you. You just want to get your tickets. Like, I'm clearly not doing it midday. But it is what it is. Ain't no issues happen. But, like, I saw a fucking ghost, a doppelganger. Ghost is a metaphor. Doppelganger, I shit you not. I looked at this dude, like, motherfucker, you're an asshole in this life, too. It is what it is, though.